final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Cardinals will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will have the football first. When it comes to rivalry games, no matter what the records are, you can turning it on! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The RPO, it's complete. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to the ground game on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Finds the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Louisville's offense will get the ball for the first time. Offense working from the pistol. Give to Brown. They start the afternoon with a run, and it goes nowhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Moss. Pulls it in, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds his man. It's McGowan. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Kentucky will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. To the air, it's Moss. Bringing the heat. The sure hands, it's Lacey. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And it's on the ground. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, and you just...
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. To the air on 2nd down. Trying to barrel in. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Moss. He'll take another shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. From the shotgun, they'll run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams, but it's right about this range, and people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you, but let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Lacey. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
The rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, the one thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the 2nd level. That time they brought the free safety, and he was able to get it home and sack the quarterback.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're going to ride this running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. There he goes. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Trying to get the edge on the right. He breaks a tackle. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking to throw, it's Moss. There's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man, it's Bell. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Here's the handoff. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They're facing a 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. After run, now throw. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. From the gun. Give on the inside. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Kentucky right back to the line. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half.
QB strikes the ball, and the clock is stopped. No gain on the play.
So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone with the run. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Moss. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Going to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making...
And they fake. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's into the open down the middle. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it, they convert. What a call by the offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Cardinals have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the single running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Ball. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fakes to grab.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking for room. It's Patterson. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Hand off from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that.
Dialed up the fake, and he wants to throw. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the RPO, complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second.
Oh, it's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events. With the fumble going out of bounds, they'll maintain possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go right back to him. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Moss. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a crease. It's McGowan.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And the try is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the Cardinals with myriad options celebrations after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Cardinals want to move quickly.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Dropping back, it's Moss. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. It's Andrews. He will not get it. Down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Quick release by the QB. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. Breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. C-A-T-S, Cats, 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 as Kentucky builds this lead. A little trickery and they flip it ahead. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Runs through a tackle. Still on his feet at the 40. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Moss. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. They'll try the run. Running to Green. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Across the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Kentucky had the horses today, and they ran well down the backstretch and made it all the way to the wire to outlast Louisville and take home the Governor's Cup. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.